bit because we had actually gotten to what that would be the tail end of this, but we have some breaking news coming in, and well, I'd like to possibly just mention that Zimbabwe's founding leader, Robert Mugabe, has died in Singapore, aged 95. Two sources in touch with the family told Zim Live on Friday Mugabe had been battling ill health, and President Emmerson Mnangagwa told a cabinet meeting 2 weeks ago that the doctors had discontinued treatment. Mugabe, ousted from power in the military coup in November 2017, was being treated in Singapore since April. Some breaking news coming in now, and I will hand over to Trixie Ngado to just give us a little bit more of that update as we continue to get more information coming in with Zimbabwe's founding leader Robert Mugabe having died. Trix.
Thank you, Mike. Like you've said, former president to Zimbabwe has passed on after a bout of ill health. He was the founding leader and he died in Singapore, aged 95. The two scores in touch with his family told Zim Live on Friday. Mugabe had been battling ill health, and President Emmerson Mnangagwa told the cabinet meeting 2 weeks ago that doctors had discontinued treatment. Now, Mugabe was ousted from power in a military coup in November 2017 and was being treated in Singapore since April. Now, it's important to note that he started off his career in politics as the liberator of that country from colonial powers, but his political journey degenerated into him being a rather controversial political figure in Southern Africa, and he has been described as notorious for his sentiments on how the Southern African country interrelated with, other Western powers. Now, an outpouring of condolences has come out, and there have been mixed reactions, and I'm going to quote Fadzai Mahere, who has said, "Rest in peace, Robert Mugabe. My response to your passing is complicated. I'm going to write a long piece. However, for now, deepest condolences to your family, to the family, of course, and friends of that fallen leader," and of course, an outpouring of respectful, sentiments of sorrow, and of course condolences are coming out to the family of that former leader who was ousted. He was 95 when he passed on after a bout of ill health, and this has been coming out. The bits and pieces of his health have been coming out, and obviously it seemed like it was generating, and to the point that they discontinued treatment, obviously for reasons that the medical professionals looking after him thought were necessary. So we're going to keep you updated on the outpouring of condolences and the surrounding of how this death of this important leader is going to be taken in. And obviously this is going to be big news, and we'll be keeping you updated as sentiments come in. Condolences and messages from around the world obviously will be coming in. So keep it here. We'll be keeping you updated on this one.
Well, just to get your reaction as that news is coming in now, the founding father of Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe, is dead. He died in a Singapore hospital, aged 95. He has been ailing for a while, but that is information that is just coming in. So maybe just as we wrap up, to get your messages of condolences or whatever it is that you have to say. Mark, you're looking at me like...
No, it's because if you remember my views on burial, you will know I'm not one to pontificate the dead. Because if you ask me about Robert Mugabe a month ago, I would have still said the same. If Robert Mugabe had died in 1994, I would be busy saying, rest in peace, great African leader. But instead, what I will say, let the life of Robert Mugabe serve as a lesson and as a notice for people who think like him. Leadership is not immortal. Your place in this world